if there's one or top three competencies to drive innovation or to drive the organization in the disruptive economy, what is it? And the common thing is that one is to have a vision, clarity in terms of where you're going, because people must be very clear what you're trying to achieve. Interestingly, second, for the last 5 years, second competency consistently came out is critical thinking. Not creative thinking, not strategic thinking, but critical thinking, which is defined as the ability to leverage on the cognitive readiness or the metacognition, which consists of creative, strategic thinking, problem solving, decision making skill, all four. So I'd like to ask you, do you think critical thinking, based on the definition, creative, strategic, problem solving, decision making, to help us to analyze information, to help us make decisions in the disruptive workplace, is it important? Your view, please. Thank you.
The answer is definitely a yes. No, critical thinking is important. It's all the more important right now if you take into consideration AI, because as I was mentioned before, a lot of if you rely too much on AI for your judgment, there's a very high risk that you come to a wrong conclusion, because the insights is depending on the data that you feed in, and with a lot of our information sources are now very curated, consciously or not unconsciously by us. But I mean, the question I pose back to Prof is, we have seen many boards here, elsewhere in the regions and probably internationally. If you look at the makeup of the boards, do you see uniformity or do you see diversity? Probably that will answer your question.
This is the problem. They come in from the GLC background. Same thing in Singapore. A lot of GLC come from MINDEF, come from SAF, come from Temasek. So this is very unfortunate. So they have similar way of thinking, analyzing information, and so forth. So the answer to your question is that is a problem. We need more women in boards. And I am a strong supporter, and whenever I travel in the world, when I talk, doing keynote, and I think we need more women on board. The reason simply because in my job, over the last five different organizations, CEO, I found women give a very different perspective, they're more reflective, they have very high emotional social. I'm not trying to generalize, but I'm talking about relative. So I think you're right. I think you need more diversity. You need more younger generation. You need more Gen Y, which they're future leaders. They can be very fresh. And the problem is, many of these senior leaders on the board, they are not prepared to accept that. One concept that I advocate called reverse mentoring. So in Malaysia, for example, some of the GLC, I'm asking the board member to pick a reverse mentor of a Gen Y to learn about disruption, learn about AI, learn about Industry 4.0. Pick someone in your organization, the young and upcoming manager who is Gen Y, to mentor you. Listen very carefully, mentor, not coach. They don't like the word to be coach. They like to be mentor. Worse is, mentor must be some senior. No. But this guy knows better, they read better, they understand. So are you prepared to accept and open up